A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Google honors the black inventor who invented the Internet. During the summer of 2017, Google is honoring the black inventor who likely inspired the phrase the Internet.
Elijah Mccoy was born in Canada in 1844 and came to North America via the Underground Railroad. His parents escaped from slavery in Kentucky through the Underground Railroad, and he was able to attend university in Scotland, where he studied mechanical engineering.
Unfortunately, his race made it difficult for him to get a job. Fortunately, Mccoy would later become a prominent figure in the field of science, despite his illustrious background.
Elijah Mccoy. The term black ingenuity has its origins in the story of Elijah Mccoy, a black inventor who was born in Colchester, Ontario.
He was the son of George and Mildred Mccoy, fugitive slaves who escaped from Kentucky to Ontario via the Underground Railroad. The couple arrived in Upper Canada via Detroit in 1837.
The two Mccoys had 11 siblings. In their spare time, the fugitives enjoyed playing with their father's tools and machines.
After Mccoy patented his automatic lubricator, it was quickly adopted by the railroad industry and eventually found its way into steamship engines and locomotives. Its popularity led to an array of knockoffs, and the phraseral Mccoy was born.
Though this is a theory, it seems that the phrase may have been coined by an African-American inventor. Elijah Mccoy's work was quite revolutionary.
His invention, an oiling cup, made it possible for steam locomotives to be lubricated without stopping the train. Other inventions by the black inventor included an ironing board, a lawn sprinkler, and enhanced rubber heels for shoes.
As a result of his many innovations, Mccoy earned 57 new patents and was named the first black inventor to receive the Medal of Honor from President Booker T.
Washington. The inventions of Elijah Mccoy didn't make headlines, but their quality made them synonymous with quality.
People began to refer to quality products as the real Mccoy. His work also came in spite of racism.
Elijah Mccoy, black inventor who likely inspired the phrase. As a young man, Mccoy studied mechanical engineering at the University of Edinburgh.
Unfortunately, the Michigan Central Railroad was not inclusive of black men. Therefore, Mccoy found work as a fireman.
He shoveled coal into the firebox of a locomotive when it stopped. His efforts paid off, and his skills and knowledge helped him become one of the most successful engineers in the world.
Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine. Mccoy Corbett, a viral immunologist at the National Institutes of Health, has been recognized as the lead scientist for the company's new COVID-19 vaccine.
This groundbreaking vaccine will combat COVID-19 and honor the black inventor likely to inspire the phrase. Corbett is a key developer of Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine.
Moderna did not set out to develop a pandemic vaccine. Instead, it used messenger RNA technology, a method that has been around for years.
Moderna, a biotech company based in Cambridge, owes its creation to a Harvard professor who, along with two University of Pennsylvania researchers, came up with the idea. But to make it happen, Moderna had to go outside of academia.
The company bought social media ads and joined a virtual town hall with civil rights icon Jesse Jackson, who was a victim of racial profiling in the health care industry. The company, which is black, did not participate in a public statement, but its top scientists did.
They presented the data to a panel of FDA officials through a webcast and delivered them deadpan. The panel's recommendation would determine whether Moderna can green-light the vaccine for emergency use.
Moderna will continue to conduct clinical trials on other HIV vaccines until they have adequate data to back up its claimed company plans to give the COVID-19 vaccine to African children in the United States.
A recent study involved more than 6,700 children, and Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine was found to be effective in protecting children under 6 years of age. It also protected older children and adults.
In addition to the preliminary findings, Moderna is also asking the Food and Drug Administration for a low-dose version of the COVID-19 vaccine. Since its release in December, the stock of Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine has soared 250.
Founder and CEO of the company, Dr. Haller, is likely the inspiration for the term.
She was one of 8 people studied in the trial. Her story is an inspiring one.
By recognizing Haller, Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine honors the Black inventor who likely inspired the phrase Black inventor, and the team's efforts in improving the condition of patients in the developing world. The mRNA-based COVID-19 vaccine has won FDA approval for emergency use, which would allow the company to quickly develop a new medicine that could be used to fight the next pandemic.
The CDC says the Moderna vaccine is an important step in preventing the next outbreak of the disease. She hopes her vaccine will save thousands of lives in thus.
Revolutionary Black inventor. The phrase innovator, Inc.
is a term most people know, but few of us are familiar with the revolutionary Black inventor who likely inspired it. His name was Elijah Mccoy, and he was born 178 years ago today.
His parents, both enslaved, fled Kentucky to escape slavery via the Underground Railroad. They settled in New York City, where their son would likely be born.
The American Patent Office attributed hundreds of inventions to blacks after the abolition, but in the North, patenting was roughly equal to white Americans. During the late 19th century, the United States was the most innovative country in the world, and Northern Black inventors were part of the vanguard of invention.
This era marked the beginning of the technological and economic progress of the United States. This was the first period when blacks surpassed whites in terms of invention.
The Golden Age was famous for the rate of innovation in America. From 1870 to 1940, no other period had patenting rates as high as those during this era.
The early 21st century saw a similar increase in patenting due to the introduction of software patents and an increase in post-secondary education and research and development spending per capita. Northern Black inventors, on the other hand, had a higher rate of patent filing compared to their Southern counterparts.